Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus May 16, 2023. The moon is in your sector of reputation, status, and career all day, and you quite readily take the lead, preferring to get your responsibilities out of the way. But while you may want firm answers or structures with this transit, there are some confusing elements to the day. Aim to learn from frustrations emerging now as Mercury stations direct today, and you should have many opportunities to improve conditions going forward. Today, with the shift occurring, choose your words carefully in your battles. You should probably avoid focusing on what's said or not said due to general confusion. Delays lift in the coming days and weeks, and word comes through. Look up to the sky with a telescope, and you will see mighty Jupiter dancing amongst the stars. Our great benefic planet is known to bestow miracles on all those below. He takes 12 years to visit each pocket of your life, sprinkling fairy dust and offering fresh starts. Now, as he spins in the realm of Aries, he impacts the human collective in a very specific way. Aries is the zodiac sign of the leader, always eager to charge into new territory after matters of the heart. This has likely inspired you to take on this motif as you pursue who and what you want. Use this energy now before Jupiter dances elsewhere. What came up over the past few weeks? Your mind has been running rampant during Mercury retrograde, especially if you have been rethinking your professional and financial commitments. Mercury retrograde could have left you in a subconscious tailspin. But this might have been enlightening since you could have a different perspective of what you value now versus just a few weeks ago. Now that Mercury is stationing direct in Taurus today, expect to feel less subconsciously stressed about work and money matters. Take a deep breath because this crazy retrograde is finally over. In a case of perfect timing, at the same time that the moon is spending its final hours in your career sector aligned with Neptune, the planet of dreams, both have formed a friendly aspect to Mars, now in his final days in your income sector. A week after Venus, the planet of money returned to begin what can be the most lucrative weeks of any year. She is watching as the stars align to create potential that she can continue to exploit. Consider today's aspect as favorable to focus on what you are feeling, so that you can directly express it to someone else. You want to know more than whether you are happy or sad. You want to be able to express to someone in detail what you are feeling. This is the state of being truly understood. To start with, try to understand yourself. This necessarily begins with knowing what your body needs every day. Plenty of rest and healthy nourishment are just the basics. When it comes to social events, there isn't a much better essence than a vibration. While you are generally comfortable in group settings, you will be even more enthusiastic today. Don't hesitate to take care of the business you have on your schedule first, but be sure to make some plans for afterward that will bring some fun into your life. Perhaps a night out with someone special will do the trick for you under this influence. While Mercury won't return to Gemini until next month, his direct turn today means that instead of turning away from your sign, he is on his way again. Until then, still in a nostalgic part of your chart and in the final days of your old solar year, there is still a lot of focus on the past, and that will only continue. For while you now have your head in the game in the final days of your old solar year and your birthday month is just 6 days away, the 12-month wind down of your current 12-year Jupiter cycle of expansion will begin in 2 days. It is because Mercury has already had a deep dive into the past that this has a head start. A week after Venus, the planet of love left Gemini, the job of cementing your romantic and relationship desires and expectations for the coming year continues. With the start of your birthday month and new solar year still 6 days away and with no planetary activity on the romantic and relationship fronts, this calls for some blind faith, but at a time when there is a lot of resolve. Our eyes in the sky. Today, Mercury turns direct, bringing an end to the miscommunications and misunderstandings that may have caused havoc in your life over the past few weeks. Take this opportunity to reflect deeply on your emotions and reassess your relationships. This is actually the third time you're evaluating situations, including the pre-shadow, retrograde, and post-retrograde periods, so you can now see things more clearly than before. As a result, you may be surprised by what you discover about the true nature of your friendships and relationships, as previously hidden issues and commitments come to light. It's important not to shy away from any difficult issues that may arise during this time. Instead, use a positive approach to deal effectively with them, and you may be able to win back friends and move forward, consigning previous mix-ups to the past. Avoiding such issues could lead to further difficulties and disruptions in the future, so it's best to confront them head-on now. Fortunately, the stars are aligned in your favor, and you have a good instinct for profitable business transactions. Negotiations on the right investments are likely to be successful, as long as you don't aim too high. Many options will be available to you if you approach things with a level head and realistic expectations. Additionally, it's important to settle any outstanding financial claims that may be looming, as they are likely to be resolved positively. On a personal level, you may be feeling extremely proud of your body. While this is certainly something to celebrate, it's important not to take your health for granted. Be sure to feed your body with the nutrients it needs, and appreciate how much it gives you in return. Engaging in plenty of exercise in the fresh air, preferably with like-minded individuals, can be a vibrant source of energy and vitality too. Overall, this is a time of positive change and growth, so embrace it with open arms. As Jupiter's 12-month visit comes to a close, the Moon's position in your income sector during the last day is not only keeping your nose for money sharp, but also emotionally and intuitively engaging you, triggering any last-minute income potential. This offers you a better understanding of Jupiter's sense of what's possible and connects you with the planets that will continue the journey towards income growth and expansion even after Jupiter departs tomorrow. With Mars in your financial sector by the end of the week and Venus just 3 weeks away, the money gods are preparing to shift their focus onto your financial situation and money matters. However, until then, the focus remains on the income side of the financial fence. Pluto's retrograde motion, due to leave early next month, has the planet retracing his steps to look for untapped income potential. This suggests that the financial year's whole focus will flip once Pluto departs. Meanwhile, you may be feeling unsure of what you want to accomplish and may be hesitant to make any commitments. Your thoughtfulness is usually appreciated by others, but your tense feelings may make them wary of your words and actions. Try to relax and keep your restless thoughts at bay. Be cautious when dealing with money at this time. Investing capital could have negative, if not catastrophic consequences, as there's a high likelihood of backing the wrong horse. If you have a long-planned purchase in mind, it's best to wait a little longer as events may disrupt your plans soon. Use this time to reflect on your financial situation and make informed decisions before taking any major steps. With the money god's attention soon to shift onto your financial matters, it's essential to be well prepared for the changes to come.